Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters. Welcome to the Media Cabinet. Good evening to all monster fans out there, and welcome to another amazing video inside the Media Cabinet. This is an ongoing series where, after Universal has dropped information about the upcoming lands for Universal's Epic Universe, I take my whack at giving my opinions and breaking down the lands and what is going to be featured in the lands. If you can't tell by my vernacular teep, I don't think it's vernacular, sorry. If you could tell by my amazing fangs, Universal announced the details for the brand new, well, not brand new, we knew it was coming, but they dropped information for Dark Universe. This is the land that we have all been waiting for to be released. And amongst all Universal Monsters fans, I am absolutely, truly excited for every bit and piece and detail of this land. From just like the artist conceptions of how, like, that, isn't that beautiful? I mean, look at how amazing that is. Universal broke down everything, including what the name of the land actually is. You are going to be stepping in to Darkmoor, where Universal monsters roam the streets of this very dark and gloomy village. And as you're walking around, you'll notice many different details that are inspired by each of the Universal monsters themselves. But this is the entrance and name of the land, Darkmoor. I love the name of that. It's really cool. I just think, again, Universal Creative going above and beyond again. Patrick Braillard joining again as Senior Creative Director. I think particularly for this part of the park. And then the two main big attractions. First of all, is going to be called, I have a proper picture of it. You have Monsters Unchained. This sounds absolutely freaking amazing. You go into Frankenstein Manor, which is the home of the great-great-granddaughter of Henry Frankenstein. I forget the name of the granddaughter. Victoria, Dr. Victoria Frankenstein. She conducts her twisted experiments. And basically, what she's doing in this manner, she is capturing all the monsters and wants to take control of them. But then we have our main man, Dracula, who has other plans of his own. From the artist's conception, from what we saw in the concept art, this is going to be something similar to, it's going to have that Kuka arm, which is going to be similar to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey over at Islands of Adventure. I mean, the idea that they are using that particular ride technology for this ride and the fact that Universal expressed that this is going to be completely one of the most highly technological theme park attractions, breaking all barriers of what you think a theme park attraction is. There's amazing, obviously there's going to be, what we've seen so far is some of the scenes that we're going to see. There's going to be practical effects, there's going to be amazing sets, but we just saw some scenes of what may be projected on the screens. But we can see in the reveal video, there is a little mock-up of the ride vehicle. And it's tombstones and like crucifix, I believe it was on there. So that is one of the attractions. The next attraction is going to be the roller coaster of the area, which is considered a family-friendly thrill roller coaster. And it is called Curse of the Werewolf. Now, at the entrance of the ride, and they describe in the video that, like I said before, every detail that you see and encounter is going to have nods and references to the Universal movies, the monster movies. So you're gonna see like a psychic's carriage, and as you're walking into the attraction, she's gonna be standing out there and unfortunately laying down some very, very bad news to you. You have the curse of the werewolf, hence the name of the attraction. So you completely oblige her warnings, and you keep going on and on and on. But yeah, you board a wagon and venture into the forest, racing to escape the werewolves before they become one themselves. So this has been testing, and it of course looks like I forget, Ride to Happiness, and of course other great spinner coasters. But if I had to choose between the two attractions, and don't get me wrong, I am excited about Curse of the Werewolf, but I'm really excited about Monsters Unchained. So aside from the attractions, we move into some of the other amazing experiences that you get to enjoy while being in Darkmoor. If you've always looked up to the amazing monsters, you have an opportunity to dive into the monster makeup experience. You can go and become some of your favorite monsters, and you can walk around wearing their costumes, like this little guy who has, of course, looked up to vampires and became Dracula. And it doesn't look like it's just kids, it looks like adults. Anyone of all ages is able to do it. And then, of course, as you're walking around, you'll be able to meet and take pictures with the monsters as well. So that is the rides and experiences. Next, what about food? You gotta eat while you're in Darkmoor. So you can encounter Das Steakhouse. Basically, you go in there, and your waiters are the vampire's familiars. You're walking into a steakhouse that is owned by a family of bloodthirsty vampires, and you can either be picked up as what could be served for dinner, or you'll just get a nice, delicious porterhouse and nice steaks. Looking forward to that one. Next is going to be the Burning Blade Tavern. One of the most iconic pieces of Universal Monsters is, of course, the Burning Windmill. And they explained how they're gonna make this effect work. Throughout the day and in certain times, the windmill will burst to life with flames, using different gases and propanes and techniques and everything. But it's not just going to be a building for show. You get to actually go in there and try some of the ghastly libations that are available for you to consume. And there's also some spooky tales that you can also sit down and listen to. So, of course, there is merchandise. There is merchandise available right now on Universal's website. If you go to the Universal Orlando online store, the Epic Universe Preview Center, it should be opening soon, or it's already open over at City Walk, so you can purchase preview merchandise from all that has been announced, and you can even interact with a giant model of Epic Universe. If you download the Epic Universe Preview Center app, there's AR involved. Overall, and I really do mean this seriously, I am really so excited to enter Dark Universe, and I know I am amongst all that are ready to enter Dark Universe. With that being said, that means we have one more land to get hyped for, and that's going to be the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. With all that being said, guys, thank you very much for checking out today's video. Let me know down in the comments your hype and excitement for Epic Universe. Thank you guys for checking out this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.